Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I'm here joined by Wikz.
Hello.
Hey Wikz. And
Hi.
we're gonna do a collab, right?
We are, yes, we are.
Yes. And what are we gonna do, Wikz?
Well, the plan is that we are making like some sort of a, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, ISK inspired
Yeah,
park.
like a Grona Lund, basically a very little cheap, on the cheap little park, very confined and claustrophobic.
Yes.
Yeah. Like all over the place. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I had the test Connie to make like a starter map, and that's what you see here. Yeah, it's pretty fast. It's a long time ago I made this, so
Yeah, I was a little bit sloppy to get started here. My bad.
Okay. So I wanted to make a little island, so for us, we really have a challenge of making a park in a small space, and this map is already pretty small. So yeah, now it's just an island there.
Yeah, I like it. It gives us a challenge too, right? To build compact. And stuff.
Yeah, exactly, and we will have results. Pretty fast. And we can have a clear direction of where we're going and plan stuff out easily and stuff. Also, this took me 6 hours, but luckily I managed to get it down to 7 minutes. So
wow,
we save some time. Yes.
Yes.
So there's a lot of repetitive work going on, so I just took some snippets of everything. So here are some rocks and some trees and some plants and some more rocks, yeah. And some beach and yeah, it's not really too much to it, but yeah. I wanted to have a European style. I tried to go with the same trees and rocks as the outside biome here, like outside of the border goes, so it fits with the area around it. Also, I didn't want to have like a lake that like cuts off right at the dot line, where you have like a weird, just a square edge. So I tried to make it all look a bit natural.
Yeah, you're doing a good job here. I really like also when I got into the park afterwards. You did all this. I really took a little look around. It's nice. I really like it.
Yeah, I'm glad it's over though. Glad we can finally get the build there. This is a bit unrealistic. Like, how do you have like a waterfall here? I thought, but magic or something, or like it's like a pond where the water comes from under the river. Yes. Yes. Okay.
It sets the mood, right? It sets the atmosphere on the landscape.
Yeah, just a nice picturesque place. What annoys me though is you can't build a proper waterfall because you need to have like a land border for water to fit, and that's different in Planet 2. So.
Yeah, it's so annoying in this game.
Yeah.
It's not that easy to tackle. But you did a good job.
Yeah.
It's floating water.
Floating water, yes. Yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just lots of rocks and trees and I tried to make it at least a bit natural, and maybe we can actually put this to use on the workshop too for just people to build their park on, because it's a nice template. I think.
You don't want to make a parking lot first.
No. Well, yes, but not for. Yeah, that's too much work for people need to pay for that. Yeah, to see now.
Yeah, true. You only do that here in the park.
Collabs here.
Yeah. But we actually didn't even say what we call it, did we?
Oh yeah. What? Oh yeah. So you guys probably know Blackpool Pleasure Beach and
all the other pleasure beaches.
All the other pleasure beaches and pleasure ports and salt cities. And we decided to call it. What did we decide, Wikz?
Blueport.
Blueport. Oops. Okay. Yeah, Blueport Pleasure Beach, and that's because the water is blue, and it is gonna be a port, and it's also a pleasurable beach. And
indeed.
Yes.
So, you can't describe that better.
Oh yeah, it will get more. It will. Yeah, we're making a port. Well, I maybe I'm not sure yet.
A pier too.
A pier, yeah, a pier, and well, pigeons and stuff. Yeah. Oh, here I'm placing reeds. That's what it's called, like reeds, and some pedal. The lily pads.
Yips.
Yeah,
man, looking good. I really like the environment you're creating here around around the. Wait, how can you? Oh, it's because you're in scenario. You can do.
Yeah, yeah. I thought, hey, it's not big enough. Let's make more.
I like that.
And we. I'm not sure if we should build here. Actually, it's just to blend it more with the outside area. But maybe some I don't know, some homeless people that sleep here or something. I don't know.
Totally, because they would totally sleep there.
How would you know? I don't know. Maybe we should build a bridge, then they can sleep under there. But here I'm building another mountain with a waterfall, and yes, another waterfall.
I do like though that you took the city biome. I mean, I know it's kind of lame still, but it's kind of nice that there's still a little city in the back.
City's so ugly, yeah, but yeah, it's nice. I thought it was since Blackpool's in next to a city, it's in the city basically. I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. Most of these like little parks, like Coney Island and Gronaloon, are all in the city, so yeah. And it's also like really small, and it's a nice little challenge. And it's easy to get our ideas flowing and stuff. And here I'm placing more rocks.
Lots of rocks.
Lots of rocks.
When you come to Planco from Planet Zoo and you've been placing all those amazing rocks, textures and stuff in that game, and then you come to here, you definitely feel a lack. Lack of rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is. I really like this coast here you're doing as well. It's really nice. You took some time to do this. You can really see that. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I can't show the entire 6-hour footage roll, but here's a little cinematic of the area. Hey.
Beautiful. Look at that town there.
Yeah, I worked so hard on that town in the background you wouldn't even know. I chose not to edit it here. Yeah. Okay.
It's very picturesque already now, just with the landscaping you did. I like it.
Yeah, let's just bring it out like this and call it a day, shall we? No.
Yeah, that's Blueport.
That's it, people. Blueport Pleasure Beach.
Have to imagine what's gonna happen here instead when you enter. That's pretty much that. So yeah, that was it.
That was it.
But we also have like some sort of a plan with this. Like we don't want to go like super. Like it's a low budget park, yeah.
Yeah, very low budget indeed. It makes it fun, actually, really fun, and not as time consuming in many ways, but also it will be in other ways. Yeah. So what are you doing here, Wikz? This is your footage.
Yeah, we kind of like did this mix match video here, the first one, where we have both of our footage in it to kind of like give people a view on what we're doing here. But I'm doing the entrance now for our park here, which is. I tried to Google a little bit and stuff, find some nice pictures, some inspiration, and then I just went with like some sort of a European-ish, very simple entrance with a little arch in the middle, and then have some left on the left side, on the right side they have these sort of how do you call it? Overhangs, where people can go through with, where also make some turnstiles and stuff.
Yeah, sounds cool.
Yeah, it's there's not really so much to this. I try to build it as custom as I can. That's pretty much it, it gives us more feeling and more flow to how we can put the buildings when we actually use off-grid stuff as well.
It's a great starting off point to continue the park with. And I love the colors, by the way, the red and the green and the grey.
Yeah, it doesn't really have anything to do with blue.
No, but it's the iconic part. I mean, nothing has to matter. It just needs to work or something. It needs to a plausible place. But yeah, tickets are way overpriced and the restrooms are dirty. There's no disabled like parking areas don't exist and stuff.
I mean, not that the parts we visited is like this, but it's just more our view on how we want to do this. So also like we have a few things, like we have a few coasters we want to have, like not a lot, maybe like what was it, 3 the max, right?
Mm-hmm. And
which
just
is gonna
the
be like
old ones, yeah,
the
Schwarzkopf,
real old ones.
Maybe your booty.
Maybe, yeah, and then
maybe
corny ass dog ride or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking forward to that episode. It's gonna be fun. I
tried that one in the Grunelund Blåtoget, I think it was called, right? Like the blue train.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was like, it spooked me a bit too, but it was so corny, man.
It's such a weird vibe to it that it actually works so well. Even though it's so low budget. Also in Blackpool, the Wallace and Gromit ride, actually that was pretty enjoyable.
Very well themed.
Yeah, I think that was like my favorite, dark ride in there, out of the 3 or something. I mean, Valhalla was also pretty badass.
Valhalla was badass, yeah.
And also really wet.
I got so wet on that ride.
Yeah, insane. So what's this, Wikz?
Well, this is just kind of like, sometimes you see these little extensions they have on the roofs, kind of like a little small spire or something, just to make it look more nice, I guess. Doesn't really have a purpose, it's just for the looks of it. Where I just add a little extra thing on the roofs here.
That's a nice little detail.
It gives it a little more theme parkish entrance vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so it's not really much to it, but I just used the brackets here to kind of make the arch myself and also the walls and stuff. And then here I just give it a little nice top here.
Yeah.
Some of the bits.
Already looks better than Blackpool. That's so hideous.
Yeah. That we can. Yeah. We can, and we're definitely not gonna make like some sort of a big one coaster or something, because me and Jörg almost died on that one. So
yeah, I have a trauma of that. Yeah, no, what happened? Oh yeah, the restraint was just over my knees, and
yep.
Your seatbelt.
My seatbelt keep on clicking out.
Yeah, that was terrifying. And also, it's an old Arrow, so comfortable was not a word I was thinking of when I was riding in there. But oh my god.
No.
Let me survive, because now we can do this, right? So yeah.
Yes, exactly. Also, just to go back to the build here, the thing you see in the middle, I first add on kind of like the in-game spire thing. Was something I wasn't really sure, so I also showed it to you in Discord, and you was like, maybe do something else.
Maybe do something else.
So I just looked again a little bit and tried to find some inspiration, and then I went a little bit with kind of like the Tivoli Gardens dome or something like they had. I did that for Dania too, where I used these brackets here and kind of like just make it like I don't know how you call this, but it has a nice shape to it, and it looks kind of cool when you kind of like offsets it a little bit as well, and then add a little bit stuff to it.
Yeah, I love it. Looks great.
Yeah,
well, it's not finished here, but I see these.
I know. And of course, the goal with this is not to make things look amazingly pretty. I mean, some things might look a bit off and ugly, which is kind of like the concept of all this,
Yeah, it's like some school dropouts tried their best with managing a theme park or something, and it was weirdly successful, and they think they're doing really well. But from it just there's just different views from different people, I guess.
Yeah. Let's say it like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So this is pretty much just what I'm doing. You see me finishing off the entrance here, and then afterwards I'm going to make the turnstiles, which I used some time on. I know you already did some, but I think that was in Planet Zoo, yeah.
Yeah, I did in Planet Zoo, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yours are obviously a lot better, because it's the first time I did those, and I'm not really into all that realism stuff, but it's gonna be fun to kind of have that in my mind now when we build this.
Yeah, that's gonna be a fun challenge, I think, and it's gonna be interesting to see what we come up with. I can't wait to actually build the backstage areas of this, because it's not gonna be approved by the government and stuff. I mean, safety-wise and stuff like that. So here's the turnstiles.
Yes, I looked at some on the net and there was a lot of different ones, you know. So I just try to go with like some sort of a pretty simple one and just have this black box and then just have the turnstiles kicking out.
I like
and I
you
use the candy canes.
It's very clever. I always forget those items exist. Now I know that they exist, so I'm happy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I know all the pieces in Plenko. Just I usually not use these pieces though. I mean, this was pretty much new to me to use these, especially the support pieces and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, so and then I used the barbel to put it in the middle there. So yeah, that's pretty much. I'm kind of happy how it looked, and especially when they are getting placed down here onto the arches, then it looks a little bit more real.
Yeah, love it. Yeah, so the lighting here, very. I see you like played a bit around with rotating them and stuff, and then in the end, there's just straight.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these things is of course something we can go back to, and also something you can change up if something you get an idea for or something. You know, there's a lot of loose ends here on this build. So yeah.
Yeah, I like the plaza and stuff. We can perfect that a bit more. I mean, the entrance building is like finished after this, but this is the Blueport sign, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's very, very simple. I'm not the custom sign guy at all. I just go. If I have to go custom, I try to go as easy as possible. So that's kind of like just what I do here. Use the art shapes and then just try different stuff. See what kind of size of the font I want and what works well. And basically that's just
it looks really good though. The size of everything matches and in general. I mean, I might create a logo if I have. You see it in the thumbnail of this video, but this is really nice. Nice.
Thanks. Yeah, as I say, as you see, it's very boxy letters, but it works. And it also has to go with the entrance, right? And since it's not like
it's not
majestic,
Disneyland. Yeah,
exactly. I thought we could just go with this kind of sloppy way, but also polish it a little bit, and then call it a day. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here it is, finally on the building.
Yes.
I think that's pretty much it for today already.
I think that's it. Yeah. Then I add some stars on it, and then the festive lights a little bit around the big dome, and just give it a little bit more detailing, and that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah. Okay, people. So that's it for today, pretty much. And be sure to subscribe to Wikz's channel. His link is down in the description, because that's where the series continues. And that's it. So bye.
Bye.